Hello, good morning. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Well, today is the day I'm knitting the project that I've been talking about at XMid and I have been working on. XMid got some of the pattern printed out. So let me just show you what I'm about to knit. It's so exciting! Let's go. All right. Can I do that? I think my ball of yarn is broken. My ball of yarn is broken. So I will go ahead and knit the sweater. Yes, I'm going to knit the Choice Emote Fortnite sweater today. Yay! It'll be a project. It'll be in works. Let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is, so as you can see, there's a little bit of a ribbing portion of it for the sweater. So that's what I'm going to start off knitting first. So I have to cast on my stitches and then start the knitting process. So we're going to swap out yarns. We're going to grab our knitting needles. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is do the long tail cast on method. And then I'm going to go ahead and knit a few rows, and then I'm going to start the rib portion of the sweater. All right. On 32 stitches. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 32. So we've cast it on 32 stitches. It's going to be a flat pattern is how I'm going to do it. So it should fit nicely around my wrist because I'm going to make this sweater for myself. So the reason why I'm going to knit in purl is because when you're doing a flat pattern, you want to be able to keep on the knit side to start off with your yarn colors. Just makes it even. All right. So I'm going to verify that I have 32 stitches. $30, $31, and $32. Yay! We still have our stitches count that we need. All right. So now I'm going to purl this because this is a flat pattern. Okay. And then we will begin the ribbed. As you can see, the cuff is white and green. So we're going to add our white and green after this row. Okay. So I'm just adding on these 2 extra rows, so it'll help me add on and weave in the whites a little bit nicer. It'll be a cleaner finish. There'll just be a little bit of a edging part to the ribbing part of it. And that way I don't have to worry about it looking sloppy at the cuff. Because you want like everyone knits differently, and this is how I feel, how I want to add on just a little bit of an edging to the ribbing. And since it is flat knitting, you need to work back and forth. It's going to be a flat pattern, and we designed it on brown paper. We did the pattern design, then the swatch. So my husband helped with the designing aspect of the sweater. So right now we have the 2 sleeves completed. He's working on the bodice for me so I can just go ahead and start knitting. So what he will do is he will put in Excel the actual pattern, so we'll keep it and we'll have it for later. And then I'll just look off of that and knit away, because it's a little hard to do this sweater visually. I mean, it can be done, but I like to have it structured a certain way. So I prepared the whole process by flat drafting and by drawing it out, and then by putting everything together in pattern form. And so now I'm all organized, and if there's any changes that come, I can just change it, because I've done that before where I've knitted stuff. I didn't write the pattern down. I just was so excited. I just wanted to start knitting. And then later on, like 10 years later, it's like, oh, I don't remember what I did, because I never could find the time to actually do the patterns and get everything down on paper, or my paper scattered all over the place that I was writing on. So I try to be more organized now with my patterns. All right. So I'm just going ahead and doing a knit and purl row first off. And as you can see, as you're knitting, it stretches out pretty decent. So this sweater is going to be for myself. And I'm going to actually knit this sweater for my son and for my husband. And it'll be a great family sweater card picture. Like, this is going to be like so much fun. One of those family, you know, sweater moments. I know it's like the ugly sweater, but I don't see this as an ugly sweater. I see this as a cute sweater. So it's going to be super fabulous. So I'm going to be adding on my yarn. So I'm going to do my knit and purl to get the ribbing. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in the white as I go. So we're going to knit 2. Yep. All right. We're going to knit 2 green, purl 2 white. We're doing the ribbing, knit 2, purl 2. Knit 2. And then we're going to purl the white. Okay, so we're adding on the white to the back. The white stays in the back as you knit the purl in the front. So you want the white tail to stay back here. Okay. So we're going to purl 2, and we're going to tie that in a knot. Okay. So we're going to purl our 2, and you want to move it back. And then what you have to do is tie your knot. So we're going to tie it to the green. Okay. And don't grab your tails. Leave the green on the bottom and the white on the top to get your clean finish on the back. We're going to knit 2, keep that on the bottom. We're going to purl 2. Okay, move that in the back. And then we're going to knit 2, keep it on the top. Okay, that stays on the bottom. We're going to purl 2. Okay, we're going to knit 2. Okay. Then we're going to purl 2. And we're going to knit 2. And this makes your ribbing. We're going to purl 2. We're going to knit 2. Okay, we're going to purl 2. We're going to knit 2. We're going to purl 2. We're going to knit 2. We're going to end on purl 2. Keep that there. Okay. There we go. Knit the white and we're going to purl the green, okay? So now we're going to knit the white, okay? And we're going to purl the green. Purl 1, purl 2, okay? We're going to keep that at the bottom. Okay. Okay, we purled that. Okay. Okay. There we go. So now we're going to knit and purl. Okay. And there's your knit and purl. That's your knit and that's your purl. Okay. So we're knitting the green and purling the white. Okay. And purling the white. Okay. And we're going to purl. And I'm just going to move that over so I don't have a hole. Then we're going to purl. And you want to keep it clean on the back. Now I'm on knit 2 white, purl 2 green. All right. Then I'm knitting. And then I'm purling. And then I'm knitting. Okay. And then I'm purling. Then I knit. Then I purl. And then I knit. And then I'm purling. And I purl. And then I knit. And a purl. There we go. As you can see, these are staying purl because this is flat knitting. When you knit in the round, you just consistently do your knit and purls, however you do the ribbing in the round. But in the flat knitting, you have to do the opposite of everything. Okay, so we have the purl part of it where the bumps are, and this is the knit. Okay. For the sweater. And there's the ribbing part. Okay. So I'm on row 5. So now I'm going to knit 2 of the green and purl 2 of the white. Okay. And when you reverse it, when you're knitting, purling the green and knitting the purl for the white, it still gets your knit and purl. Because flat knitting is different from in the round. You have to concentrate a little more. So now what I'm doing is I'm knitting 2 of the green because I'm on the knit side. Okay. I'm knitting. Now I'm going to purl. 1 and 2. Okay. And then I'm going to knit. Okay. Keep that down. And then I'm going to purl because you want to keep your purl stitch intact. And you know, since this is a funky sweater, if you're trying to learn how to knit something and you really want it to up your game and knit this, who cares if your stitches are all over the place? I think that would make it even more funnier. Like, yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to knit 2. Knitting can be however you want. So I'm going to knit 2, and then I'm going to purl 2. Okay, and we're going to knit. And we're going to purl. Okay. We're going to knit. And we're going to purl. And we're going to knit. We're going to purl. We're going to knit. We're going to purl. Okay. We're going to knit. You always want to make sure your yarn's in the back of your work, not in the front. Then we're going to purl. Okay. Knit 2 white. Okay. Knit 2 white. Purl 2 green. Okay. Knit 2 white. Purl 2 green. Knit 2 white. Purl 2 green. Okay. Knit 2 white. Purl 2 green. Okay, knit 2 white. Purl 2 green. knit 2 white, purl 2 green, knit 2 white, purl 2 green. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to purl 2 white, okay, and then we're going to knit 2 green, okay, and then we're going to purl 2 white, and then we're going to knit 2 green, okay, purl 2 white, knit 2 green, purl 2 white, knit 2 green, purl 2 white, knit 2 green. We're going to purl 2 white, knit 2 green, purl 2 white, knit 2 green. Okay, and then we're going to purl 2 white. Okay. Okay. And see how the back is clean? Okay. So we have our pearls forming. And that's how it should look. The bumps and then the knits. And that's how we get the part of the sleeve right there. All right. So we're going to knit 2. And we're going to purl 2 green. We're going to knit 2 white. We're going to purl 2 green. Going to knit 2 white. Purl 2 green. Okay, we're going to knit 2 white. Okay, we're going to purl 2 green. Okay, we're going to knit 2 white. Purl 2 green. We're going to knit 2 white. We're going to purl 2 green. We're going to knit 2 white. We're going to purl 2 green. Okay. We're going to knit 2 white. And we're going to purl 2 green. We're on row 9. Row 9, knit 2 green, purl 2 white. Okay. So we're going to knit 2 green, purl 2 white. I need to fix this little area a little bit. So we're going to knit 2, which I think I'm going to do this. So we're going to knit 2. So I'm going to move this over here to make that stitch a little tighter. Okay, so we're going to knit 2, and then we're going to purl 2 white, and that'll make that stitch a little, see how it's a little loose there? I want to make it a little tighter. So I'm going to purl 2, and that should fix that. Purl 2, should. Yeah, that'll fix it. All right, so we're going to knit 2. Okay, we're going to purl 2. We're going to knit 2. Okay, we're going to purl 2. We're going to knit 2. We're going to purl 2. And knit. So I'm going to knit. So we're going to go ahead and knit the 2 white. Okay. And then we're going to purl the 2 green, and I'm going to crisscross the white and the green so I can make that stitch a little tighter because it's a little loose right now and I don't like that. Okay, so we're going to purl 1, purl 2. Okay. And then we're going to knit the white. Okay. We're going to purl the green. Grab the green from the bottom. And then we're going to knit the white. We're going to purl the green. We're going to knit We're going to purl. Okay, we're going to knit. We're going to purl. We're going to knit. We're going to purl. We're going to knit. We're going to purl. Okay, we're going to knit. We're going to purl. Oh, wait. I want to do this. There we go. Okay, I'm on row 11. Knit 2 green, purl 2 white. Okay, so we're going to knit 2 green. Let me move the white over because I'm trying to secure that stitch a little better. Knit 2 green. We're going to purl 2 white. Purl 1. Purl 2. Okay. We're going to knit 2 green. And I'm going to move that white over like this just to secure that a little better. We are going to purl. Okay, and then we're going to knit. And then we're going to purl. Keep the green on the bottom. Then we're going to knit. And then we're going to purl. We're going to knit. Okay. And then we're going to purl. And then we're going to knit. And then we're going to purl. And then we're going to knit. All right, so we're knitting 2, and then we're going to purl 2. And then we're going to knit 2. Okay, and then we're going to purl 2. And see how clean? You want that to be consistent and you want that to be clean. So we are going to knit 2. And then we're going to purl 2. Okay. And then we're gonna knit 2. And we're gonna purl 2 of the green. Okay. And then we're gonna knit 2. And then we're gonna purl 2. we're going to knit 2. And then we're going to purl 2. And we're going to knit 2. And then we're going to purl 2. And then we're going to knit 2. And then we're going to purl 2. We're going to knit 2. And then we're going to purl 2. And then we're going to knit 2. And then we're going to purl 2. Move the white over the green. Purl 2. There we go. Row 13, knit 2 green, purl 2 white. All right, so we're going to knit 2 green, move the white over so we can tighten that stitch up a bit. Okay. And then we're going to purl 2 white. Okay. And then we're going to knit 2. Okay, we're going to purl 2. We're going to knit 2. Okay. We're going to purl 2. Okay. We're going to knit 2. We're going to purl 2. We're going to knit 2. There we go. I'm already on row 14. I'm already on row 14! Row 14! 2 more rows to go. Let's go. Okay, so I am going to knit 2. Knit 1. Knit 2. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to purl 1, purl 2, Okay. I'm going to knit 2. Okay. I'm going to purl 2. I'm going to knit 2. I'm going to purl 2. I'm going to knit 2. I'm going to purl 2. I'm going to knit 2. I'm going to purl 2. I'm going to knit 2. I'm going to purl 2. I'm going to knit 2. I'm going to purl 2. I'm going to knit 2. Okay, we're going to do our knit 2, purl 2. All right, so we are going to knit 2. Bring our white over. Okay, we're going to purl 2. We're going to knit 2. Knit the green and watch how the green holds it in place. Knit the green. Now it's tucking it in to make your stitch a little tighter and it looks cleaner. All right, and then I'm going to purl 2 of the white. Keep this down. It looks so nice. Let's go to my split screen. This is the cuff. This is the cuff. Look at that. That's the cuff. We're on row 16. We're going to knit 2 of the white and purl 2 of the green. Okay. All right. So now we're going to knit 2. Okay. We're going to purl 2 of the green. Okay. We're going to knit the white. Okay. Purl 2 of the green. Okay. We're going to knit the white. Purl 2 of the green. We're going to knit the white. I'm going to purl 2 of the green. Okay. We are finished with the cuff part of the sweater.